Hello everyone! So it's time for another photocard storing video. I was originally going to wait a little bit longer to film one of these and like get more cards and stuff, but I got too excited and wanted to celebrate because all of 17 decided to renew their contracts. Yay! And on top of that, today I am completing my An Ode collection. So all in all, it's a momentous special 17 day. So I'm gonna do it in sort of reverse order from what I normally do. I'm gonna do IU first, then NCT, and then save 17 for last because they're the stars today. So yeah, I will put timestamps down below for the different artists in case you wanna skip around. And on that note, let's just get started. So starting with IU, sorry about the lighting, by the way. It's also like, I don't know, like 5 in the morning right now. I like literally couldn't sleep and couldn't wait. So I decided to go ahead and film now. One of the only things, I only have a few things for IU today. I have this My Chew card. So I'm just gonna put it here for now. Perfect. And then the only other, sorry about the glare right there. Like I said, it's not much I can do about it because I am psycho and could not wait to film at a reasonable hour. So then the last two things I have are a couple of her Japanese release pre-order photos. So one of them is this one. This is one of her Can You Hear Me photos. I'll just stick it on the back here for now. As I get more of these, I'll rearrange them so that the way they look makes sense, but that will be it for now. And then the last item I have for IU today is this Monday afternoon pre-order photo. Now, looking at these, this one looks really similar to this one, so I want them together. So I'm going to take this one out and put it on the top. And then stick this one here. Perfect. Okay, I finally have a full page of those. That's really exciting. Okay, and that's already it for IU. So now we'll go on to NCT. NCT is also very exciting because I think I'm completing Runjun, who I've like literally just decided to collect and then already like got all his cards, which is shameful, but I mean, I could be wrong. I could be like some orders might have gotten canceled and I just didn't notice, but I hope that I will be completing it today. But first, I have a couple Haechan cards. So let's see. So first I have his other Hello Future card. All these hollow sleeves look pretty in this lighting at least. Okay, and then I'll put the Agent PC in the middle. And I will probably rearrange this later whenever their next release is. I probably won't just leave 5 cards on this page. But for now, this is how I'm going to do it. And I'll have the 2 Kinos down here. And I've already purchased these. So that's what I plan there. And then the last thing I have for Haechan is I do have one random non-album PC. So I do have this, which is his 90s Love Luggage sticker PC. Since it came out before Hot Sauce, I'm gonna rearrange these. There, and that's how that will go for now. Now let's do Runjun. So I literally have like all of these cards to put away. And of course I didn't put them in order because I like to make things difficult for myself. First, we have one of my favorite cards of his My First and Last PC. Then we have We Young. Ooh, one thing I did want to talk about is Hello Future. Since I never posted my unboxing for it, I never got to talk about what I thought of it. Oh gosh. And just like that, first page is done. So exciting. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about Hello Future. Surprisingly, I didn't really like it. I know. And it's weird because, like, I don't know, if you had described Hello Future to me, like, the concept and, like, the elements of the song and like what the chorus is like, I would have thought that I would love that song. Like everything about it is exactly the kind of thing I like, but for some reason it just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. And I don't actually, this is so sad, but I don't like the B-side, the 2 new B-sides either. I was so sad about it because like everybody was talking about how good Life Is Still Going On, I think that's what it's called, is, and again, it sounded exactly like a song that I would love, but I don't know, the whole music box thing, it just actually doesn't really work for me, which is surprising. So I don't know, I'm sad about it. And similar to what I was saying about Hello Future before, if you had described Hot Sauce to me and been like, described what that song is like, I would have thought that I would hate that song. I would be like, okay, well that's gonna be extremely disappointing. And yet, I'm still, like, to this day, deeply obsessed with it. Like way too obsessed. So yeah, it just goes to show that I guess you can't really predict stuff like this. I don't know. So yeah, that's basically my thoughts on Hello Future. It should work for me, and what's this other one? It should work for me, and I really want it to, but it just doesn't. I don't know. This is so exciting. I really think I am completing this collection already. That's so shameful. Also, I just realized in my haul, I definitely was like, oh, I know this card. This card's definitely a regular album PC. And then now that I'm in here, it's totally a Kino. It goes to show what I know. Wait, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Because I thought the back would be like this. Am I just dumb? Because these two are both the same with NCT 2020 on the bottom. And this one, it's on the top, and this one's on the bottom. I'm so confused. I'll look it up later. So I think I'm done, but I'm not sure. Anyway, next we'll do Resonance Part 2, of which... Oh no, I think I'm missing one. No, sad. Oh my god. I'm literally missing one card. This is tragic. All right, well, let's see. Now let's figure out which is a Kino. I think this is a Kino. And these are regular album cards? Or is this a Kino? I think this is regular because it matches this. I'm just gonna say it is. Wow, why am I missing that? It must have gotten canceled. Oh my gosh, so sad. I could have sworn I had this. Okay. Well, that is what we have for now. And then I just have a couple Hello Future cards that I traded for. I think I was planning on doing it like this. Wait, what am I saying? So I think I was laying this out the same way that I laid out Haechan. The Agent PC in the middle. And I did trade for this one, so I think. So it should be on the way. Okay, let's do a whole flip through to see this whole collection. Ah, so exciting. Okay, that is it for NCT. Now, our special guest, 17. Okay, we literally have this many cards. So let's just get into it. The first card that I have is Hoshi's, one of Hoshi's like 13 tapes photo book cards, because I did buy it. At first I like wasn't sure whether I was gonna keep it because I was kind of like, it was kind of smaller than I expected. But now that I'm like super in my 17 feels again, I'm glad I did keep it. I won't get the rest of these cards. I'll just keep the one I pulled and leave it at that. Now, so many album cards. So I think this is another one I'm completing today. Also, sorry if the lighting changes. It's because the sun is like literally rising in it right now. First I have Woozy's other Boys B card. And then I have both of Hoshi's. I'll put the closer up one in the middle and the far away one on the outside. And then both of Seungkwan's. This one is really cute. This is like one of my favorites. Ah! Now the first page is complete. I'm so excited. And the second page, this is so great. And I bought like a bunch of these literally yesterday on Mercari. I think this is where these go. If I remember correctly, these are the AL1 cards. So I think they just go like that. So yeah, I bought Seungkwan's whole set. Don't worry, by the way, I am going to talk about the whole renewal situation when I'm putting away my 100,000 in owed cards. But for now, I'll just do this. Okay, next I have one teenage card. I have this Woozy card, which I think goes, yeah, okay, I've got it right side up. Oh, I marked off the RS version, but this is definitely the green version. What am I doing? Because I do not have that on the way. Okay, there we go. Next, yay, I have Woozy's last director's cut card. This one here. These cards are cute. I like these. Perfect. Okay, now I don't have anything for You Make My Day or You Make My Dawn, so now we can begin putting away all of my owed cards. Ah, so exciting. So I'm just gonna put these away and talk about 17 for a second, because literally, I mean, I think it's safe to say that none of us saw this sudden news coming. I actually, and what's funny is that, like, so my best friend doesn't care about K-pop, like, at all. She's just like 0% interested. She even used to live in Korea and she just like doesn't care, which is fine. But I was complaining to her literally just like last week about how nervous I was for their contract renewal. And I was joking about how like I'm gonna really need her emotional support next year because it's going to be no, oh my gosh, no. I'm so sad. I literally double bought this card. So I'm completing an ode except for one card. Just like my Runjun collection, I totally can't do... I can't ever complete anything right all at once. Oh my gosh. Wow, rip. So tragic. Wow, rip. Oh my god. Well, we're just gonna forget about that. Let me keep talking about 17. Now I'm like second guessing every card, and it doesn't help that all these look the goddamn same. Don't these look identical? Like, come on. Anyway, so I was like, man, I'm second guessing everything now. So yeah, I was complaining to her about like, oh god, like I'm so nervous for it, blah, blah, blah. And then out of nowhere yesterday, we get that news. When I say I cried, I mean, I didn't cry that much, but I did cry a little bit, which is already kind of embarrassing, but I just, and I was starting to get so worried about it, and I was thinking to myself, like, there's no way, like, when has a group that large, like, not lost members at 7 years? Like, when has that ever happened? I can't think of a situation when that's happened. So the unlikelihood of it had me so stressed out, but I was like, surely 17, like, I don't know. You always want to believe that group members really do have a bond. But of course we can't know their personal lives and we can't know how true that is. But it is kind of reassuring that, I don't know, that they are still committed to each other like that. And in addition, the other thing that I was thinking of was like, they just totally haven't peaked yet. That's the other thing that had me so stressed out about the renewal, was that like, I feel like they still have far to go. And I just want them to have the time to do that. And now they do. And I'm so relieved. And you know what's funny? What's funny is that, like, I go through phases where I listen to, like, some artists more than others. And for the past week, I don't know why, but I've just been, like, so in the zone with 17. Like, only listening to my 17 playlist, and that's it. And it's like, did I manifest this? Did I manifest this? I think I did. So you're welcome to all of you. Okay. And another thing is, I don't know why all of a sudden it's just hit me how good of a, I'm just talking about like whatever now. It's all of a sudden just hit me how good of a song My is. I know I'm like so fucking late on that and I don't know how. But I think it might be my favorite 17 song now. Possibly. This is another one where I struggled so hard with like almost buying the same one twice. It was like so difficult. But at least with this one I managed to get the right card. Good. It is so crazy to see these pages completed. I'm like, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna remove, I don't need these anymore. Okay. Truth cards. Right? Truth cards. But yeah, I'm just like deeply obsessed with that song and can't stop listening to it. And just because I feel like it, I'm just gonna talk about other songs by them I love. I really love Come to Me. That song is, before My, I think that was my favorite 17 song. It's just so goddamn pretty. I can't stand it. And another thing I've been getting into recently, and by recently I mean like the past week, for a little bit, for some reason, I really neglected their Japanese releases. I mean, I listened to like, I had always listened to the first few that they had come out with, but I kind of hadn't been paying attention for their like last 3 Japanese releases. I don't know why. I just go through phases where I just am like not in the mood for certain things and like don't pay attention, and then I catch up like months later when everyone else is like moved on completely, like with My, for example. But finally I listened to them, and Hitori Janai is so freaking pretty. So pretty. And it got me thinking, and then I was just like, and oh my gosh, and I don't really as a song care for Fallen Flower that much, but the choreo is beautiful. And so then I started thinking, and which is stupid, but I started thinking like, maybe I should collect their Japanese cards, which is just the dumbest idea I've ever had. I'm not gonna do it. I talked myself out of it. I came to my senses. You cannot plan to collect the Japanese cards when you haven't even like barely touched the Korean releases. So I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna just leave it as an option on the table for the future if I ever finally finish their Korean releases. Let's do an ode flip through to really appreciate this. Again, don't look at it. Ignore it. Look at how good the rest of this page looks. This might be, I don't know which set is my least favorite. I don't think it's this one. I think it's the other one that's kind of plain. This is obviously my favorite, just only for these cards. I don't care about these blank wall ones. Forget them. These botanical, like, get that glare out of here. Look at that. The outfits, the nature, it's beautiful. Then this set is also pretty good, again, because it's like outside and I like the green, but I just think the other outfits are superior. This is my least favorite because they're all like blank wall cards, even though these Woozy outfits are all really good, especially this one. But I'm gonna shut up about that now. Talk about it too much. And then this last set, iconic. This is so satisfying. I can't believe I've like done it, basically. I'm counting it. I'm still putting completing my collection in the title because clickbait, and also because in my heart and in my spirit, I have completed it. Okay, so I just can't stop staring at it and appreciating it. Okay, let's move on. We have more cards. I bought a bunch of Hangray cards yesterday as well because, again, my feelings. So I have a couple semicolon cards. I have both of Uzis and both of Seungkwan's. I'll put the peace sign in the middle because it's cute. And we'll mirror it. We'll put the peace sign in the middle here too. Cute. So I only have Hoshi for that, and then semicolon will be done. Kind of crooked, that's okay. And then the last card I have is a card I traded for, which is Hoshi's Your Choice Other Side card. I might rearrange this, because like this is technically an order or whatever, or at least I think it is, like the order that the versions go in, but I like the flower ones the best, so I might put those in the middle. I might rearrange that later once I have more cards. This one is so sad. I mentioned this in another video, I traded this card with someone who's literally in the city right next to mine, and it's been like 2 or 3 weeks and it hasn't arrived, so it's just lost, which is sad. But that's okay, I will just purchase it. But yeah, so that, and then I finally put white papers behind these, and that's what I've got going on there. We're gonna end on this page because it's beautiful and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, all that to say, I love 17. They're my favorite boy group forever, and I'll never like another boy group as much as I like them. I know it. Yeah, I'm just really happy. I'm really happy. So yeah, enough about all that. That's gonna do it for this storing video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.